Welcome back. It's me, Dee, from Chaotic, and this is my channel, Chaotic Coloring Dreams. So this is my second video in a very long time. I just did a video introducing some of my cute and cozy books by certain publishing artist, Bogiki, but I haven't done a haul video since I got back from the hospital. It was about a month after being home. And I wanted to share some of the things that I have gotten, I guess from March on. I guess it's been a little sporadic. That's why I haven't been doing very many hauls, is because I haven't really had much to share. So I let it accumulate a bit and then I share it all, you know, for the couple of months. There are a couple of things in this video, or not in this video, that won't be in this video that I do have coming as Happy Mail. And I will do a separate video for that Happy Mail that I am going to receive. I was told about it, so that'll be a completely separate video for that. I also do have some more white paint pens coming for me. They won't be here till June 3rd, so that's just something else that won't be in the video, but I do have coming. But let's get into what I do have and what I did get. So I've got my little notebook. I got a set of 5 of them at my local dollar store for $5, and they're all just blank paper in them for journaling, and I thought it was pretty good price for $5. I really wasn't going to complain about it. This one I started doing like a little junk journaling with, nothing exciting, just some junk journaling. I apologize about the dogs in the background. They're little dogs and they have little dog syndrome, so yeah. So I took this out to show you guys some of the things, supplies first that I did get, and then I'll show you the books that I got over time throughout the last few months. I've been very in particular about the books that I do have and did get, being as prices in Canada are a little bit more pricier than a lot more around the world. Our books are a little bit pricier, and as we know, the talk is that Amazon prices are going up again to balance out the printing costs for them versus the artists / publishers. So I try to save where I can. Okay, so I have a bunch of gel pens here. I threw them all in a bin, but let's see here. So I got all of these. If you have a local Michaels, you guys know the brand Artist Loft. Yeah, I think I got, oh, I missed one. Okay, so I got these. These are Artist Loft pens. They're kind of like Jelly Rolls, but a cheaper brand or version of it from the Michaels store, the craft store. That I think the US has a Michaels and Canada has Michaels, but I'm not sure about anywhere else. And I got these to do some outlines and in some of my books. I didn't realize my hands were dirty, but it is what it is. Part of the life of being an artist. So they don't really have color names, but they do write nice. Let's see if I can bring you guys down a bit more. There we go. I mean, sometimes they skip, but you know, you just plug the hole. No, it doesn't even have a hole up top. So yeah, I got them because I liked the colors and I thought they would be good for like outlines in my cute and cozy books, for things I want to make pop off the page, if that makes sense. Yeah, see, some of them don't, but if they don't, you just kind of turn them. They are triangular. I don't know, or yeah, they're like a triangle kind of barrel. And again, there's no names on the barrels, but they're easy to hold, especially with my hands being the way they are from my surgery. They're a little easier to hold in my hand, which makes it that much easier. And the colors are, if my green wants to work, there we go. And then we have like a salmony pink color. Oh, it's been a long time since I've done a haul video with supplies and books and all of that fun jazz. So it's like riding a bike, I think. But it's like when I started my channel years ago, I was very nervous, and I'm back at that position where I feel very nervous. But those are the colors that I got from the Artist Loft. They're not really translucent, but you might have to go over them twice just to get a bolder kind of look, depending on, you know, what you're going for. So I did get those, and I use those a lot. I got these on Temu because I needed, pardon the dogs, I'm so sorry guys. I got these on Temu because I needed new silver and white and whatnot. So it came with 2 gold, 2 silver, oops, and 2 white gel pens. They are 8mm pens. Here, I'll zoom out a bit more. There we go. They are 8mm pens, and they're a nice thick barrel. But you get 2 gold, 2 silver. I use the gold a lot for a few embellishments on my pages. And they didn't cost me much for the 6 of them. So for 6 of them, it was like $2 something I paid for them. The white, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but oh yeah, you can see it on the white paper. So very, if you guys can see that. So those are them. I think Xyley is what they are. Xiley. Oh, sorry. Xyley or Leyu, something like that. Weird name, but regardless, they work. Then I was at my local Dollar Tree, and I'm always forever looking for their glitter gel pens, stuff like that. I got 2 sets of the Jot, and yeah, they're not out of the package. I apologize, and that's because I started using them on my coloring pages. But these are, I got 2 sets of the Jot glitter gel pens from Dollar Tree, and I just love the glitter from these. Like, they're so sparkly. So that's the silver, that's the blue, very nice blue, especially for like fantasy books. Even the yellow is pretty. I'll bring you guys down a bit more again. There we go. the yellow. Oh, it's a good thing I got 2 sets, right? The yellow kind of you can use with as gold. There's the green, which is a very nice bright green. Well, mid-tone green, I would say. And the orange. And they're nice and juicy. Like, I don't really have a problem with them for the most part. Now, see, now it's making a liar out of me because, you know, I said that. I don't use the red often, so that's probably why it wasn't flowing. I use the pinks and the purples and the blues more often than not. So we got that, and then the purpley color right here. So those are the gel pens, glitter gel pens from Dollar Tree, my local dollar store. And then I also got a set each of these. So there was a set of these. They're by EFX. These are glitter, and then these are just like neon gel rollers. Let's just bring the paper this way. These are the neon ones. And they're pretty bright, and I wasn't going to complain for, I mean, I have to watch every dollar I spend, but they do the job when I need it to. So you got your orange, whoops. And then you got your neon purple. And then we have the glitter ones. They don't have names on the barrels either. These are your glitter ones. They're kind of like the dot ones, but this one only came in a set of 3. And then the purple is a deeper purple, which I really love. It's a color I do love to use quite often, and they are sparkly, so I mean, you can see the difference. Look at that sparkle in those jot pens. And they're only $1.25 for like 6 of them, so for that I will not complain. Alright, moving on to more supplies. I picked up some more tabbies because the cats that I have love to make my tabs disappear, to be honest. This is supposed to go here. Anyways, they love to make my tabs disappear for some reason, so I mean, they're only $1 at the dollar store, so I picked up a bunch of those new ones. And then I got these paint pens. I'll only show you a couple of them, but it was a 24 set for, oops, I apologize for dropping things. 24 set for only $8.99 when I came across them. So I really wasn't, and I needed new paint pens. And I do love, I just grabbed 3 of my favorite colors. You do have to shake them and prime them. But they really are. They're a bigger nib, as you can see. Whoops, sorry guys. They're not like a fat nib, and they're not a fine tip nib. But they're very juicy, and yeah. You know, you can just use the edges to make finer lines, little dots, or you can go, you know, make, and they're really, really pretty colors. They come with some pastel colors. This is the green, this blue and this green together. Absolutely beautiful, which I have to shake the green. Get it motivated here. Come on, motivate. So yeah, there's the green. And no, I'm not like 100% perfect when it comes to sampling my pens and stuff, but I guess it's the principle of it, I guess. Yeah. This is a really pretty pink for outlines, especially in my cute and cozy books. Sometimes you have to go, like if you're going over a black line, then you probably have to go over it again. But if you're just coloring, like say a Hachette Heroes book, these would work really, really well. I will show you guys all the colors that came in the set. So you guys have these here. Let's see if I can zoom out a bit more. There we go. All right. And whoops. There's, I'll move these down a bit. Stay in frame. Just make sure I'm staying in frame. And they have some beautiful colors, like they're just beautiful colors. They're so nice. And I use them a lot when I color. So, yeah. I got all these for like $8.99, so I really wasn't going to complain about the price. I was quite happy with it. I didn't have to complain or anything, so that's a start, right? So we got all those. Sorry guys, give me a minute here. There we go. And, alright, let me just bring this back here. And turn the page. Okay. Now, the next thing I found, or actually, I'll talk to you guys about. I also got, usually I get Prismacolor blenders. I usually got a box of 12 for like 11 bucks, but they don't sell them anymore for that price. So I took a chance on the colorless blenders. You get 6 colorless blenders in the package, and you also get 2 burnishing pencils, and I think I only paid like $7.99 for them on Amazon, and I really do like them. I mean, I know everybody has their preferences when it comes to pencil blenders and stuff, but again, I'm cheap, and you know what? I know people say you get what you pay for, but these do a really good job considering the price and the quality. So I was really happy with those, and I use them all the time. So I never use water paints ever. I never use watercolors, anything like that, but I decided when I was at my local dollar store that I saw a set of watercolors, and I said, well, I'm going to try these and see what they're like, because the colors were pretty. I got this little thing for the water, because I needed something for the water too. And I know everybody has like the little Derwent water brush pens and stuff like that, and that's fine. But this is actually, I got this in the kitchen area. It's actually one of those things you put salad dressing in for your kids' lunches to go in their lunch boxes. And I thought it was perfect. The hole on the top is a perfect size to get your paintbrush in. So I thought that was great. And then these were the watercolors I was talking about. They were $2. They're called Artist Series, and they come in vintage gold, rose pink, grape, cobalt blue, moss green, and graphite black. I did do a swatching before, but I will do a swatch again while I am on here with you guys. Oh my gosh, what did I just do? Anyways, yeah, I'll do a swatching with you guys. I don't know what I just did. There we go. It's supposed to go under there. That's why. I think. Anyways. Yeah. Anyways, it's supposed to sit something like that. I just broke the box, that's all. But I can tape it. So, these are the colors. I got some paintbrushes as well, like cheapo paintbrushes to play with. Because, like I said, I don't use watercolors very often. So, yeah, I just got some cheap brushes. And we are just going to go with it. So, I am going to wet some of this paint here. Oh gosh. Just put a drop or two in the paint. And this little container is great for just a drop of paint or a drop of water or oh gosh. Sometimes it comes out a little more than you expect. Definitely a little bit more than you expect. My nail polish is literally like coloring the paper. Huh. And this is my last supply before I show you the coloring books that I've gotten over March, April, and May. So, let me see. Towel here. Alright. We has got a towel to dry off the paint. So, being for $2 for, you know, the paint, the watercolors, I wasn't expecting anything extravagant, and I was actually blown away by the actual colors that came out of it. So I was super like impressed. So this is the gold. Let's see if I keep you in frame here. I mean, as you guys know, the more water you add, the more translucent it is. So that's the gold. And this is the pink, or the rose that they say. It's like a nice kind of corally pink. And again, I don't use them, so this is still all new to me. I'm not perfect at it. So forgive me if my skill isn't 100%. And then we have the blue. Okay, that looks muddy. Let me just check something. Just gotta check something. Alright. That's why. There's a little too much water. Alright. Oh my, come on now. She don't want to work with me now. Huh, go figure. Anyways, this is the, as I said, there's, you know, the more water you add, the more translucent it is. And then we have the moss green. which is a very pretty green. And then we have the cobalt. What is it? Cobalt. No, sorry. Why do I keep... It's cobalt blue, graphite black. My gosh. Good Lord. My brain, let me tell you. Then we have the graphite black. And I mean, for my very first watercolors, I mean, I know everybody gets, you know, all the really, really nice ones from, you know, Amazon and Paul Rubens stuff and all of that stuff. But again, I'm not a watercolor girl, so these, to me, are a great start. To me, anyways. I mean, I know, like I said, I know there are better out there, but yeah, I'm just happy with you know, what I do have. So those are the colors that came out of that watercolor palette from the dollar store. I mean, it's better than what I thought for the dollar store, but anyways. All right. Now we can get into the books that I have gotten from May. Try again. March, April, and May. Let me just grab those. All right. So the first one I got was Coco Wild. Oh, let me zoom you out just a little. Coco Wild's Little Cuddles. Cute and comfy coloring book. When I saw this one, I thought it was the cutest little thing ever. And I just needed it. I love these little, like, on the farm pages and the beach scenes and all of that. So like the little bear in the fridge trying to cool down. Oh, she's sad. Playing the accordion for the birds. Underwater scenes. My favorite are the beach scenes. Love all this fantasy fun stuff, to be honest. I love this page. So that is Little Cuddles by Coco Wild that I got. The next one I got, and I have wanted for a long time since they came out, and I've already got their new book on in my cart, ready to order this week, is Dreamy Land. And this one is Fantasyland, and I am like a kid in a candy store with this book, to be honest, because I love mythology, I love mythical creatures, and I love just being able to, I mean, I do it with all my coloring pages, but I love to color fantasy stuff because things are not as they seem in a fantasy world. So there doesn't have to be realism because, in my opinion, it's all in another realm and can be anything you want it to be. I mean, most of my coloring pages are like that. That's the way I see them. They're in another realm. And I see a Willy Wonka, Alice in Wonderland kind of mix. So I was so happy to have this book in my collection. And that is Fantasyland by Southern Lotus. Then I found this book. It got a little waterlogged because we had a water leak, and yeah. So we're gonna make do. I mean, the pages weren't completely ruined, so yeah. This one is Cappy Cappy by Boo Meow. And I thought this book was absolutely adorable because I love capybaras. little on the simpler side, but that's okay. You can still make a simple page look phenomenal and make it look like completely out of this world. So I haven't colored anything yet because I have ideas kind of floating around my head, but not quite figured out exactly how I'm going to attempt certain pages. This cute page. They're all like in the spa. So yeah, that one is Cappy Cappy, a capybara cute coloring book by Boo Meow. Then I got Bogiki's Dreamyland because, again, you can never have enough Fantasyland coloring books. I introduced this book in my introduction to Bogiki coloring books, and I'm just super happy to have this. This is one of their newest ones in their coloring book line, and there's going to be many more to come, I know. So I was super happy to have this one. And I love this little robot. And this little girl going through her different dreamlands and dreamscapes. This little dog. He is so cute. And yeah, I'm so looking forward to making these pages so magical, I guess you can say. I've seen so many on Instagram and on TikTok and how they make them look so incredibly magical, and it's like, oh, you know, you take a deep breath and you're like, I want to do that, but good God, how do I do that? And the only answer I came up with was practice, 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 and do a little piece at a time throughout your pages. See what your creative flow comes up with when creating those magical elements and pictures. The next one I got by Bogiki is Spring Moments. Again, it's another book that you can have fun with and create magical spaces where these cute little animals are. They're doing, you know, it's a very summer. I know it's called Spring Moments, but to me it's more summer-ish. I guess beginning of spring, summer-ish coloring. I'm not one for flowers, so I did contemplate this book very much. This one got waterlogged as well. I actually had to let it dry out. But we can make it work. Make it all work. This little kitty. Little pond, fishing. Yeah, super cute. Again, I'm not one for flowers, and like I said, I contemplated on this one. And I said, well, I can handle a lot of these pages. They don't have a ton of flowers. I mean, this I can do with markers and just kind of go crazy with like rainbow color and stuff. So that one was Spring Moments, Fuzzy Buddies coloring book by Bogiki. Oh, sorry about the hitting the camera. This one I found at my local dollar store, Healing Crystals. I mean, it's not, I mean, it's, I guess you can say it's a little better than Amazon paper, but I picked it up because I did like the pictures in it. Here, let's see if we can do it this way. Oh. Yeah, I'm not flipping every page. I'm just kind of... It's not a very big coloring book, but I thought it would be fun to doodle in and practice with and whatnot. This page has got to be one of my favorites with the book. But yeah, I like tattoo coloring books, so this one kind of caught my eye. I know it's not a tattoo coloring book, but it caught my eye, to be honest. Healing Crystals. It doesn't say who it's by. It just says Creative Pages. Yeah, there's no artist. So yeah, I got this one at my local dollar store. I have 4 more books, and they're all Camellia books. I got 50 Zodiac themed miniatures. This was Happy Mail, given to me by a sweet lady. She got a copy for herself so we could do buddies. We haven't gotten around to it because life has been a little bit crazy. I know a lot of you have seen the Zodiac themed miniatures, but I wanted to thank this girl. I don't want to name her in the video because I don't know if she wants me to or not. So she knows who she is. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. There's so many pages that I do want to color out of this book. I just don't know where to start. I'm just going to have to close my eyes and flip to a page because I want to color all of them. I just haven't figured out which to color first. So I am super looking forward to it. Just have to close my eyes and go for it. So that was the 50 Zodiac themed miniatures coloring book by Camellia Andrakova. Then I got the 30 Spellbound Cloudy Scenes by Camellia. I haven't colored in this, but there are pages that I am looking forward to coloring. Especially the ones with the castles. This one I really would love to color. It's just Camellia's pages get so much cuter and so much more magical with every book that it completely just overwhelms me with colors when I look at her pages, because I know what I want to do with a lot of them. Now it's making that happen on the page, and not every page is going to be perfect, and I know that, but the look I envision in my head is, yeah, I don't know how to explain it, but I'm super excited about the whole magical fantasy theme and genre that are coming out right now. They've always been out, the fantasy theme genres, but they're just more and more and more lately. So I'm just like a kid in a candy store, honestly. Do a little happy dance, you know, dancing around, excited, and I'm talking to my husband. I'm like, oh my god, there's a new book, look how cute this is, you know. My husband's going, have you lost your mind? Yep, I have, to get excited over a coloring book. So 30 Spellbound Cloudy Scenes by Camellia Andrakova. Another one I got was the Spellbound Aquatic Scenes. Now, for those of you that know me, I love ocean-themed pages, fairy houses, anything like that, ocean-themed. I get sucked into it. Now, I've already colored a few pages. You guys will see that in my completed pages videos. But I absolutely love this book. And some people think it's more Halloweenish, but I color spooky stuff all year round. So this doesn't bother me whatsoever. And I pull this book out quite often to decide when I'm trying to figure out what I want to color. This is one of the books I pull out every single time. So that one was 50 Spellbound Aquatic Scenes by Camellia Andrakova. And the last one, and the last thing in my haul, is the newest by Camellia, is 50 dragon-themed miniatures. And of course, I've already colored a page in it because I couldn't resist. Everybody's seen this book. It's quite the popular one this month. Seems like everybody's drawn towards the dragon theme. miniatures, because obviously Camellia Androkova is a must-buy for a lot of people, but the characters, just like I said, keep getting cuter and cuter and more adorable as she goes. So keep the art coming, Miss Camellia Androkova, because I don't think we can do without the cuteness. So, but that is my entire haul. That's why I haven't done a haul video in a while, because of the reason that I hadn't gotten a lot, but I accumulated a bit over the 3 months. So I do want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you enjoyed the haul. Let me know if there's anything in the haul that you liked or that you want, and I can do a flip. I can, whatever you need. I am at your service for whatever you need. So again, thank you for watching. Again, it's like starting over again. It's so strange, and I'm rambling on, and I know I'm rambling on, but it's just that whole nervousness thing. And I've been doing this a while, but we still get nervous when we're behind the camera, even if we're just behind the camera and it's not in our face, because if it was in my face, it would be a heck of a lot worse. Anyways, thank you so much, chaotic colorists. Big hugs to you all. Stay safe, stay happy, and happy coloring and creating, my chaotic coloring friends. Until the next one, bye.